Hello peeps, and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. So, it hasn't been too long since I recorded the last episode. I am crafting a crap ton of these processors. I did go ahead and put some acceleration cards in here. These are crafted from Fluix crystals and advanced cards, and the advanced cards are diamonds, calculation processors, iron, and redstone, so same as usual. That's what I thought. So I have a stack of them. I'll go ahead and toss in... Actually, I need to toss in my silicon to get that going. So I need to make a few more of these calculation circuits, because I used all of my calculation circuits making that. So you, and you. I'm going to need more of these pulsating chipsets before too long. Probably have to build myself a laser room at some point here in order to facilitate that. So, the next thing we need to make is a disk drive. Disk with a K, I guess. Or it's just called an ME drive. Okay, so this is engineering processors, cables, and iron. We already have everything we need, so let's just craft it. Let's get it back in my inventory. And claim the reward. Another chance cube and another basic reward bag. More automatic hammers. Those will come in handy eventually. One of these days I'll actually get around to setting up automatic hammering. Probably pretty soon now that I'm getting this stuff in. So that gives me my ME drive, which is one of the core components of an ME system. This makes me a very happy camper. If we take a look at the quest book, we have the drive fixture, which is just a couple pieces of iron and the drive. And you can pop that on. Now it only holds 6, but this way, instead of having a drive, you can have, instead of having 10 in a spot, you can have 24. 6, I think, will be good for now. I'll probably make more drives eventually, but... Okay, the next thing we need is an ME interface. Or is it just a... No, not an interface, a terminal. We'll eventually need interfaces, but for right now, we need a terminal. Terminal is logic processor, formation core, annihilation core, and panels. Panels are glowstone, redstone. Of course I don't have any glowstone on me. None in there either. Good enough? Don't care. And I have some quartz glass, so that's good. Gets me 3 of these panels for each one. I need my formation and my annihilation core. So, ME terminal, get. We can upgrade this to a crafting terminal by adding a crafting table and I believe a calculation processor. There's our crafting table. We'll pop that on there. Check our quest book. Drive fixture. Good reward bag gets me some plastic. That'll be handy eventually. We can put away the formation and annihilation core. We'll need them eventually. We can also put away the panel. And the acceleration cards, I've already completed that. So another good reward bag. A Zanite ring, which increases my mining speed. Great. Give me something that increases mining speed on a skyblock. Thanks. Get rid of this trash. Where did I get the basalt rods from? No idea. Probably just didn't put them away earlier. Or I accidentally pulled them out. One or the other. Either way. Alright. We need... let's see. We do need an ME controller. The ME controller is... Oh. Hello. Pure Fluix, an engineering processor, and elite control circuits. So I'm going to need to get some reinforced alloy. Toss that in there. That'll get me my reinforced alloy. I also happen to have the osmium on me to make my basic control circuit. Alright. Basic control circuit upgrades to the advanced, upgrades to the elites. I actually need a second one of these, don't I? You gives me you. To get you. To get you. Okay. The ME controller also takes these pure Fluix crystals. Pure Fluix is made by grinding down a Fluix crystal to get Fluix dust, combining that with a piece of sand to get Fluix seeds, and then putting those in the growth accelerator, which can use these acceleration cards, by the way. Hi, Tiggy. Please go away. Okay. It also needs skystone blocks, so I'm going to have to go get a little bit more lava. Please don't pull on my headset. Hello, yes, you're precious. I will pet you in a bit. Meow. And that gets me my blocks, which allows me to get the ME controller. The ME controller is actually going to be invaluable for me in a little bit here because this increases the number of channels that I can have, and I got a lot of stuff to hook up. For right now, let's pick our reward bag. We're not going to take that stupid heart. Ooh, epic reward bag. What's in you? Epic disappointment, more like. Whatever. Okay. Fluix cables. Wants me to make... Oh, wants me to make all the cables. Damn. Fluid interface, crafting GUI. Fluid in the gas terminal. 1K storage. This is where I want to go. The 1K storage cell is a 1K storage component, redstone, quartz glass, and iron. The storage component is a logic processor, quartz crystals. You can use pure, charged, or Certus. But, what am I missing? The quartz. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have to make quartz seeds. in order to keep up with my quartz demands going forward. That's charged. I can't have possibly used all of my Certus. No, I didn't. Good. Yoink, and yoink. Pop those in there. And what was I missing to make more? Quartz glass? Yeah. Hello. Redstone. That gets me my other 4. I can pop those in here. And at long last, I have digital freaking storage. I've been waiting so long for this. You guys don't even know. Now, as far as getting all of the crap that I have hooked up to the network, that's going to be a challenge. But I think it's what I'm up to now. How many channels am I using? 2? Yeah, I'm only using 2 channels at the moment. I might actually just want to switch this out for a regular drive and do the drive fixtures later. That actually sounds like a good idea. Everything's in here now. So convenient. And that will actually share power across the network. It won't power my advanced inscriber. But I can power that by putting it up here. Should probably also move this crystal growth chamber. We'll put that up there. Whatever, it'll work. And now we'll put the drives back in here. And let's see if we can make some more 1K storage. Yes, we can. Awesome. Now, I'm going to want to get my formation and annihilation core. I'm going to drop those in here, because I need to make an import bus. The ME import bus is an annihilation core, a sticky piston, and some iron. I don't have any slime balls in there, so I can't do the sticky piston, but now I do. Import bus, sticky piston, need iron, and import bus. I'm going to put down a piece of sand temporarily. Put that dry fixture away. Put down a piece of sand temporarily so we can put the import bus on the side of that and attach that with the cable. And then we're going to grab our acceleration cards, and we're going to put those into the import bus. Now, why did I do that? Because I don't have a way to move these chests around without making use of my friend the portal gun. portal gun, I can pick chests up and move them. When I put it there, the acceleration bus, or the import bus, is going to very quickly empty everything out of this chest and dump it in my ME system. Now break the chest. Put the chest in there. And move on to the next one. I can't pick up the compressed chest, so that sucks. You can see I'm already filling up this drive pretty fast. It's actually kind of depressing. But come on, there we go. We'll wait for that to suck everything in. Is there anything actually in these? Oh, there was something in that one. Oh, crap. Just dump everything in that I don't immediately need. Pick this up and... no. There. I will need eventually a way to get this artifact armor taken care of. I have an idea for it, but I don't know how well it's going to work yet. Now comes the fun part. Cleaning out all this crap. Put the portal gun right there. How are we doing on space? I'm actually doing pretty good. Quite surprised at how much space I have left in this drive. Only half full. Yeah, I saw the loot bag that went in there. I'll deal with that in a bit. There's my pick. Pop you there. I actually don't even need this crafting station here anymore. The dirt chest has been annoying me for ages, so we'll get rid of it. And this is doing work pulling all the stuff out of there. No. There. That didn't take long. Almost done. And at long last, my inventory, for the most part, with a few exceptions, is digitized. I still have all this. I still have this setup over here that will be changed fairly soonish. And I still have this stuff over here. But this stuff I can clean out now. With the exception of all of those rods, because I don't feel like having each rod take up an item in here. Actually, I may as well. It's not like I can't just craft another drive and put a few more things in it, you know? Then over here I've got a whole bunch of ores that I've processed but haven't done anything with yet. So I haven't really been able to do much with it. Toss that in there. Okay. May as well grab this stuff and get rid of it. Boing. Goodbye hearts. And then this compressed chest. It takes an iron axe. We'll deal with that later. I don't necessarily have to. Well, actually, will my pickaxe pick it up? No. It actually does take an iron axe, which I don't feel like making right now, so screw it. Let's sort this by number of items. There we go. That's how I usually have it sorted. So I've got 81 Certus quartz crystals that I can still work with. I've got 207 emeralds. I've got 130 diamonds. A bunch of those stop worms. I actually have an ME storage cell that I haven't even touched yet, which is awesome. And I've run out of room for epic loot bags, apparently. Got 3 more of those hearts that I really can't do anything with. I mean, I can, but I have to have more yellow hearts to do anything with them. Alright. I have mobs spawning over there again, so that's awesome. I have no mobs spawning over here, though, and that sucks. I almost wonder if it's because of the number of mobs I have over here. But who knows? Maybe it's because of my mob spawner. Maybe my mob spawner is taking up all the spawns. So that can only spawn when there's nothing going on with the mob spawner? I don't know. It might be an option worth exploring at some point here. I can always go up there with my creeper non-Zeo and they won't be able to blow anything up. I still get shot by the skeletons and chased by the zombies, but at least the creepers won't be able to blow me up. That bedrock is going to annoy me now, because it's just kind of sitting there. Okay, I've got 66 chance cubes, 68 icosahedrons. I've got a bunch of these viaducts, which I might actually put viaducts up to the top of my mob spawner. That would be interesting, I bet. But let's take a look at the quest book, see what I can do. I can do fluid and gas storage, or I can do these fluix cables. Let's do the covered cable fluix. Which is just fluix with any sort of wool. we're going to need one of you. You need a smart cable, which is the covered cable that I just made. And we need dense cable, which is 4 of these covered cables, plus redstone and glowstone. And that completes the Fluix Cables quest for another reward bag. A rotten heart. Put those cables away now, and take a look at what that opens. Pattern GUI, the crafting GUI, which wants fluid and gas terminals too. Fluid terminal, so I need more of these formation and annihilation cores. We get 4 of them real quick. Okay, fluid terminal uses the illuminated panel, which I already have one. And the gas terminal uses yellow and yellow? Yeah. Okay, that gives me the crafting GUI quest. For another good reward bag, hacking tape. Whatever. The pattern GUI. Spatial I/O. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't want to do spatial stuff right now. That's a pain in the ass. AE energy cells. Make one of them. Just a little bit more Fluix powder. That gets me one of them. Good reward bag for more of these anti-builder and anti-anti-builders. Whatever. What's it take to make the dense one? 8 around a calculation processor. Because that's what it's going to want next. What's a dense energy cell? So I'm going to need more of those. I don't have enough charged Certus for that. I'm going to need Certus quartz in mass quantity. So let's take a deviation from this and see what I can do for Certus quartz. Certus quartz crystals. Enrichment chamber can change Certus back into Certus dust into Certus. Sag mill changes the quartz blocks. 17% chance from sieving sand. And that's it. Certus quartz ore from Certus quartz essence from magical crops, which is Certus quartz seeds, which is a crucio tier. I can actually do that. Oh, but wait, doesn't that require? Don't these seeds require? Yeah, the seeds require the blocks. So I have to actually be able to get the blocks, which means I need a laser drill. Yeah, I need a laser drill. How bad's that going to be? Laser drill, lights, octatics. That's not bad. The pre-chargers take pink slime. That's a pain in the ass. Alright. Well, let's take a look and see what else has opened up. Absolutely nothing. But I could get started. With Mine Factory Reloaded. I want to get started with that anyway. So, we need a lava fabricator. I'm not sure why I would ever actually want a lava fabricator, but it wants me to make one. I remember something else that I had neglected to tell you guys about. I'll show you in a minute. These seeds, however, are not 10-10-10, unfortunately. They are getting a bonus because there is an agricraft sprinkler above them. There's actually 4 lily pads of fertility under, or 3 lily pads of fertility under them that I forgot to mention before. So that's a thing. And I thought I crashed for a second there. Okay. So why? Oh, because this one is configured, I bet. I need some capacitors. I need some copper, gold, redstone. I have no gold? No gold at all. Well, that's a problem. Oh, I have a little bit of gold here. While I'm looking in here, I'll just go ahead and point out Nature Seeds, 10-10-10. Manicchio, 10-10-10. The Industrial Hemp, 10-10-10. Wheat, and pumpkin. Got all of them to straight 10s. I need some redstone. Okay, this will get me capacitors, and then do the machine chassis have to be made in the QED? Yes. Using steel. And bars. There we go. Pop that in there. And the lava fabricator. Oh, I have plastic sheets already. Okay, lava fabricator. Kits. Basic bag, figures. More incendiary grenades, that's awesome. And we'll put the lava fabricator away because I never intend to use it. There is something that I need to do, that I've been needing to do for a while. And that is, I need an absolute unholy shit ton of rubber. Let's make this happen. You know you want to. Do it. Do it. Come on. We're gonna have to bone meal it? So I can do that. I have enough bone meal. I will make this happen. You will grow. Torch is too close? Aha! Hello! Boom! Get vein mined. Yoink. Let's go finish off the last of this tree. I don't technically have the ability to fly, but for all intents and purposes, I do. So we'll come up here and we'll vein mine the leaves. We'll vein mine the wood. Give me just a few minutes, I'm finishing an episode. And now I'm going to starve. Toss all of this stuff in here. And we'll go back and we'll finish this thing off, although I think I'm actually going to finish this thing off camera. You guys have seen the idea. You get the point. I'm going to come up here and finish breaking this tree, and then we'll come back and get going with next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been, hello, Night Dagger with Project Ozone 2. I believe this was episode 19 that I just finished recording. I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll catch you later, peeps. Assuming I ever get this tree to go away.